Good evening. This is your DM from World of Harthron, Bilbo here on a Tuesday night, and I just wanted to share these cool pawns as you see on my board. Um, some wagons and from Arcknight, and I got these a couple weeks ago actually. And what happened was through Dungeon Crate, I got some pawns of some elementals from Arc Knight, and I went on their website and took a look. They had actually I think it was a spell effects um, Kickstarter, but I actually ended up missing that. So I wasn't able to get on that. However, I discovered these wagons out there on their website. And so I decided to order them. And the great thing is they showed up right before the actually day of we're playing. And the group was heading back to Sunderhold with, I think I had 5 wagons at the time. And so what we were using before is you can see we just using the figure tiles. We're using these and then horses. I thought I had a horse around here, but I must put them back away. But I still have them out here. So just your basic horse that we got. And so it's clunky. I mean, the figures can put on it, and they worked, but uh, they're not. They wasn't that attractive to use in the game. It wasn't as cool. We actually had a crafted wagon. One of my players crafted wagon, but that ended up breaking down. It was one wagon. It was rather large too. Probably really not proportioned to size of the scale of the game, and that's hard to make scale to scale stuff. Um, so anyways, I ordered this kit, and I'll kind of show you different pieces. Like I said, there's a few on the board. What's great here, as I move this here, is that you can see figures move right with it. So if we wanted to change wagon positions or anything like that, it's easy. The figures are on. Can move the figures right on off, and they're great. And so it was $15 plus I think $3 in shipping. Now the one thing I would say, there was two things that I didn't like. So I'll go with the negative stuff and then go with the positive. One, it took a long time for me to get them. I think I want to say a month, and if it wasn't a month, I'd definitely say 3 weeks. But it could have been very well a month waiting on these, and so that was kind of disappointing. And I was like, oh, they're not going to show up in time. I finally saw, okay, they had shipped, and I was like, and they were expected to arrive Friday or Saturday. We were gaming Saturday afternoon, and luckily, yep, they showed up right in the mail, right on time, right on cue actually, for the ready for the game. The other thing, so I was going to show you, um, so they come out on these sheets here. And so you can see actually, so we still have a couple that are still on the sheet. A boat here, which is really cool. And and then some more wagons. So 4 different wagons. Every wagon is different. And also, in a sense, we look two-sided. So now they're different. Now this wagon has stuff in it, and the same thing with these wagons. You have different items in it. Um, so those are great. Those are all one-horse drawn wagons here. So my other complaint, my other thing is, I wish they would have been perforated, just so you could kind of just punch them out and you have them ready to go. Instead, we kind of had to use a ruler and a edge knife and cut them out. And luckily, one of my players very patient and was able to cut them out perfectly. So here's another wagon, as you can see, and if I flip it over, you know, stuff's in the wagon here. Four horses drawn. Here's another one. Uh, the same style of wagon, and I think these are the only two that are same style but different colors. And then we have a two-horse wagon here, and actually you see like this one's covered. So pretty cool, and so they work perfect for our game. They will continue to be in play in my game. And for someone that, if you're not a crafty person and don't want to make them, or like I said, do the clunky thing with the horse here and little the horse with this. I mean, it worked. We've done that for years, and these work great. And so I just wanted to share this quickly. So promoting their product, they didn't pay me anything. Like I said, they didn't send them to me free or anything like that. If they want to send me anything free to put out there and play in my game, I will. Arcknight, but I will still end up probably buying some more products from them. I'm really curious to see when they come out with their spell effects. I'm really want some more spell effects for the game. If you don't use miniatures, well, then I would don't get them. But if you use miniatures, and we use miniatures always, I've used figures since I started gaming when I was 10 years old, and I've continued on using miniatures from here on out, and my players enjoy the figures. They just couldn't even see us not using figures, and so I just wanted to share that. They're really cool. I haven't had a chance to shoot a video about them, just with life stuff and been busy, and then even planning my game. But I had some free time tonight, and I was like, oh, just let me show these off. They're just so cool to use for our game, and it was perfect timing. My players loved them, that we had them, and like I said, we will use them often. They will get plenty of use. My guys always like to have wagons. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. And if you, like I said, if you want them or whatever, they're like $15 on Arcknight. Take a look at their website. They have some other things out there too. And I'll probably take a look again and see if there's some more stuff that I want to get from them. But the wagons definitely hit my eye first thing, just purely because we use them. I saw a terrain thing out there, and as I said, when they come out with the spell effects, I would love to see them. Like for right now, what I use here is from Paizo. So some spell effects here. So like this is great for a fireball here. And then there's a cone in here and a couple other different effects. But with these are more geared for 3.5 than they are 5e. So I'm curious to see what they come out with 5e. And hey, if anybody has some cool ideas for spell effects, I love the fireball. I would love to do something like that for darkness. Those 15 feet radius spells that exist in 5e. I would love to have something for that, especially for darkness. What is it? Spirit Guardians. Those would be great because they're mobile, they move, and it could move them with the figure. And so if you have any recommendations of something that you use, I can't find anything online. I've looked. But if there's anything out there that you find online, hey, just put a message here on the YouTube account here. I'll see it, and I would definitely be looking at it to purchase it. So I'm going to go ahead and sign out. World of Harthron. Looking forward to our game Saturday, where my group will be dealing with the next encounter we have as they work their way to Rhea, the Cloud Giant. And we won't share anything about that. It'll be a surprise. But we're going to actually stream live on Twitch for our first time. We've been doing this on YouTube for a couple months now. I have 12 videos now, I think, out there with this game, with this session, the Grey Guardians. And now we're going to go to Twitch. We'll still put our stuff out on YouTube after, but we're going to start doing it live with Twitch and have a live audience watch us. So should be fun. Looking forward to Saturday. We're going to be playing a Saturday morning, 10:30 Central Time, hopefully sharp, and go to about 1:30 p.m. Central Time. So get a good 4-hour session in there, I guess. Or yeah, I think 4 hours. It'll probably be closer to 3.5 or so. That good night. This is your DM Bilbo signing out. Have a great night, and hopefully see some of you watching us on Saturday on Twitch, World of Harthron. Good night.